Hello everybody, my name's Liz and I'm the baker that sews. Welcome to my channel if you're new and welcome back if you are a subscriber. So something very exciting happened over the last week. I have hit 2,000 subscribers, which is amazing. Thank you so much to everybody that has hit the subscribe button. It's so lovely to have you all here and it really motivates me to keep filming these videos, so thank you so much. And also a huge thank you to Tamlin from Sewn on the Tyne. If you haven't checked out her latest video, do go and have a look. I'm sure you all follow her. She's amazing and she just had a little boy who's absolutely gorgeous, and she's already filmed a video which is incredible. Super mum definitely, but she did a little shout out about me over on her channel, so I think quite a few people have come over to subscribe, so thank you so much Tamlin, and your little boy is absolutely gorgeous and motherhood really suits you. So today's video is going to be a August plans video, so I'm going to share what I'm hoping to get sewn up for the month of August, and I've got my notebook as ever, and I've made some notes in here about the sorts of things that I would like to get done. But before I share my August plans, I thought I'd tell you what I'm wearing. So if you did watch my last video, which was all about my July makes, I shared that I was halfway through sewing up this dress and I managed to get it finished. This is the Sew Over It Ravello dress, and I'll put a picture in of what the pattern looks like. I'll stand up and show you, but I'll also insert images of me wearing it too so you can see what it looks like. But it's in this gorgeous sunshiny fabric that I got from Sew Me Sunshine. It's just absolutely beautiful. I wore it, I think I wore it last week with my denim jacket, so it's slightly cooler so I could wear that. In London today it's absolutely boiling. It's going to get to about 36 degrees I think, so I have got a nice iced coffee, which I may sip throughout this video, just try and keep myself cool. I've had to turn the fan off so it doesn't interrupt the video, but once I've finished I'm going to go and edit it in our living room where we've got our air conditioning unit blowing, so it's nice and cool in there. So this is the Ravello dress. It's got a tie detail here, and then on the other side I won't show you, but there's a button and then you sew an elastic sort of little loop and then it hooks on the inside. It has got a split. Now I have found wearing this that the split comes open quite wide, so I am going to put another popper on just to stop myself from flashing anybody because we don't need that. I chose the maxi length, so it goes all the way down. And that's it. It's quite straight, it's quite up and down, it's quite a loose fit. I love these sort of grown on sleeves, and then you've got this cuff as well. I have put a little vest on underneath because I also found it sort of was quite wide, and I don't want to flash. So I'm really pleased to have got that finished, and this fabric is beautiful. It's got, I love the pops of colour, so I love this turquoisey colour and then the reds and the pinks on the flowers. So August is a bit of a mixed bag for me in terms of plans. I am starting to think ahead to the autumn and what I would like to wear or what I would like to have in my wardrobe when I go back to school. So school starts back in September. We tend to have quite good weather in September. It tends to be okay in terms of temperature, but I am thinking of practicality. So I work with young children, they're 4 and 5. So a lot of my time is spent on the floor, a lot of my time is spent, you know, getting mucky and having paint and glue wiped all over me. So I'm thinking practicality. So there's a couple of trouser patterns that I'm going to try and get sewn up this month, and a couple of tops that I can wear, because I still want to feel like me. I still want my sense of style to shine through there, but I want to feel comfortable and have some practical makes. Like this wouldn't be practical for school. I'd be flushing myself, it's not appropriate. So let's get started. The first one is sort of a hangover, I guess, from my previous plan. So I'd hoped to get this sewn up in July, but I just didn't have enough time. Or, as I always say with these makes videos or my makes plans videos, I always get distracted by other things that come out. So I ended up sewing up the Mia jeans and the Sorrento jacket, which I hadn't included in my plans. I'm really pleased that I did get them done, but it meant that I couldn't get these trousers sewn up. So this is a Megan Nielsen pattern, and it's the Opal pants and shorts, so that's what they look like. They've got this lovely paper bag waist detail on one of them, or the wide legged, it's just got an elasticated waistband channel, and then you can turn them into shorts if you'd prefer, which I quite like. And I've seen this paper bag waist is all over the high street at the moment, and I just absolutely love that design. So I have got this fabric that I'm hoping to use, or well, I will be using. This is from Material Girl Laura, and it's just a blue. I love that shade of blue. And then it's got flecks of mustard all over it, so I think that would make a really cute pair of the trousers. So I am going to do the paper bag waist version. And I quite like, it's got the roll up. I don't think I'll be able to do the roll up style in this fabric because it's quite a drapey fabric. So yeah, I'm not sure if the roll up detail would happen in this fabric. I don't know if it's a bit too floaty for that, but we'll see. I'm definitely going to do the paper bag waist channel because I think that's such a cute feature in this fabric, and they're definitely going to be trousers. So I don't know whether to actually try the paper bag waist but have the wide leg trousers, because I think that'd be really cool and comfortable. So I'll have a bit of a play around with that. So this pattern comes in sizes 0 to 20. So the smallest waist measurement is 24 inches and the largest waist measurement is 38 inches. And then the hip measurement, the smallest measurement is 34 inches and then the largest measurement is 48 inches. And then fabrics talks about fabrics with structure or drape, like a linen, tencel, rayon, poplin, viscose, satin, chamois, crepe, wool and chambray. So a huge range of fabrics that you can use for that. So that is the first thing I'm hoping to get sewn up in August. And these aren't in order of when I'm hoping to sew them up either. The next one, if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen sneak peeks of this, but this is something that I cut out last summer, and everybody was making it last summer, and I just didn't get around to sewing it up. I don't know if, I mean, I was reflecting on this, like why didn't I get it sewn up, because I love the fabric. I'll show you the fabric in a second. It's a really cute ditzy floral. And I loved all of the versions that were popping up on Instagram of this. It's the Shelby romper, Shelby dress and romper by True Bias. It's beautiful, it's very 90s style. And I absolutely love it, and there's so many incredible versions over on Instagram. It's beautiful, made in loads of different fabrics, and there's so many different variations that you can make with it. It's the True Bias Shelby dress and romper. So you can either make the romper or you can make the dress, and you can do shorts length or you can do longer leg length, and you can also do the dress longer as well. So I'll show you the line drawings at the back. So you've got the dress version here, so you can do a shorter dress or you can do almost maxi, and then this is like the trouser culotte type style, so you can do a short romper or you can do a longer leg. So there's lots of different variations. Comes in sizes 0 to 18, and you can make it in lots of different types of fabric, but it suggests that you use a lightweight woven fabric with lots of drape, because you want this lovely detail here to have lots and lots of drape. It's very wide legged, and the skirt's very wide as well because it's got lots of panels. I don't know if you can see that. There's loads of panels that get sewn together, and then you've got this tie detail at the back. It's beautiful, and then the short sleeves. I absolutely love it. So like I said, I cut this out last summer, and then it sat in my work in progress box, cut out, ready to be sewn, but just totally unloved, and I don't know why. I can't show you all of it. I have almost finished making this, but it's in this beautiful floral fabric. Now, I got this last year. I cannot remember where I got it from, but I know that this is nearly finished, so I'll definitely have this done. And I'm using some buttons that I got from Felicity Fabrics, just some flower buttons which go beautifully. But yeah, I love this fabric, and I've no idea why it sat in my work in progress box for so long. I don't know whether I cut it out maybe at the end of the summer and then just didn't get time to sew it up, or the weather changed. I'm not sure, but I'll definitely be getting this finished. And I've loved sewing it up. The instructions are brilliant. It came together really easily, so much so that I've already cut out another version, and I'm going to be using this ditzy sort of, it's got little daisies on, I think, fabric from Sister Mintaka. So I'll have two, and if I get chance, actually, I'd like to try and do a maxi dress, the maxi dress version of it. Here, the longer version, because I've got some fabric. I mean, you need quite a lot of fabric for it. I think you need over 3 meters, but I have got some fabric that I got from Rainbow Fabrics that I could use to make the maxi dress version. But I've already started sewing this up, like I said, and it's just such a great pattern. I definitely recommend it if you haven't made it already. I'd also be interested to know if you are a sewist that does the same as me, so you cut loads of stuff out and then you don't end up getting around to sewing it for ages. Like, I've got a work in progress box that I'm looking at now, and I've got projects in there from like 2 years ago that I still haven't got around to sewing. I don't know why, although I probably do know why. I get distracted quite easily. Other things come out and take my fancy. What I tend to do when I'm sewing, so the way that I'll approach my August makes plans is I will spend a couple of hours just cutting all the patterns in the fabrics and getting them ready, and then I'll put them in like wallets so they're ready to go, so that when I get a chance to sew I can just take a wallet and get cracking with that project. Because I don't know about you, but cutting out is my least favourite job. There is the other line draw, that might be easier for you to see, for the True Bias Shelby. I forgot to say it's got buttons down the front as well, which is a really cute detail. It's really lovely, and I think it's going to be perfect for a day like today where it's really hot. My next project is seasonally inappropriate, I know, because it's so boiling hot today, but I am definitely thinking ahead to autumn and winter, because when school goes back, my time to sew goes right down. I don't have as much time to sew. I don't have as much energy to sew. The autumn term in school is so hectic. So I want to try and get something made that will help me with my winter wardrobe. So this fabric was given to me by Felicity Fabrics. I blog for them, and this is my second blog post for them. And it's a beautiful cord because I want to make the Tilly and the Buttons Jessa trousers. Now, I've had this pattern since it was released and I just haven't got round to sewing it. And I don't know whether it's because I was a little bit nervous because of the fly detail, the fly zip. And I know Tilly has just shared her makes video from lockdown, and she made some jeans with this pattern. And I hadn't really considered this as a jeans pattern, but I'm going to make it in corduroy, and then if I like it and the shape on me and I find the fit really well, or I find the fit's good for me, then I will definitely make it in some jeans as well, because I quite like the wide leg detail. And you can also make it in shorts, which is really cute. So this comes in sizes 1 to 8, which is Tilly's sizes, but it's a UK 6 to a UK 20 or a US 2 to a US 16. So not a massive size range for this, but I know that she has started to extend her size ranges. And it calls for medium weight woven fabrics like denim, corduroy, cotton drill, linen or triple crepe. And stretch isn't required, but it would be good to have a little bit of stretch just to make them a bit more comfortable. So I'm going to be using this bottle green, tiny, like, I don't know whether you call it a needle cord, but it's a corduroy, beautiful fabric. It's got a tiny bit of give, tiny bit of stretch. It's very difficult to show the colour up on screen because of all the light, but it's quite a boring fabric, but I think it will go with an awful lot of things that I've got in my wardrobe already, which is what I wanted. So I think I got 2.5 meters, which should be plenty. I'm really looking forward to getting that sewn up. I think it will be a great addition for my autumn winter wardrobe. So I'm going to be using that corduroy, and I'm going to be using the Tilly and the Buttons Jessa trousers. Yeah, you get the little swatch, and it's called Cord Bottle, and I'll link all the details down below to the fabric if you would like to go and get some, but it is beautiful quality. This hasn't gone in the wash yet, actually. I do need to put it in the wash. Today would be a good day because it'll dry quite quickly. So that is my next plans, and like I said, I've had this for ages and just haven't got around to sewing it up, and I don't know whether it's because I just felt a little bit nervous about sewing it. It says sewing pattern for improvers. I definitely think I'll be able to tackle those. Okay, the next thing that I'm hoping to get sewn up this month is a pattern that has taken the sewing community by storm, and it is the new pattern by Friday Pattern Company, and it's the Sagebrush top. This is what it looks like. Sorry, it's black and white. It's a beautiful top with a ruffle detail across the chest, and then it's got these amazing puff sleeves. You can just see them there. I absolutely love it. Emily from ReadySteadySew, I'll link her channel down below. She's made some amazing versions of this top. Do go and give her a follow. She's quite new on YouTube, but she's amazing. She makes the most wonderful things. I'll link her channel down below as well, so you can go and check her out. This is the line drawing, so it's got these gorgeous puff sleeves, the ruffle across the front, and then it's got this tie detail which you attach on by bias binding. Doesn't take a huge amount of fabric. It takes just over 1 meter, depending on the size that you're doing, and then it's got quite a large size range actually, from extra small all the way up to 7X. So that takes your bust measurement 32 to 33 inches all the way up to a 59 to 60 inches. And then your waist measurement 24 to 25 inches all the way up to 52 to 53 inches. So quite a large size range, which is great. Quite a simple sew really. So you've got the puff sleeves and then you've got an elastic channel. So you finish the sleeves with elastic casing and that creates that puff detail. And I've got 3 planned because I'm hoping, Emily's told me that it's quite a straightforward sew, so I'm hoping that I can get 3 done this month, because again I think that'll help me with my autumn winter wardrobe. So the first one is using this fabric that I got from Sister Mintaka. It's all creased because it's been in the wash. It's got all these amazing ladies' faces on. So I've got just over 1 metre, so I'm hoping to be able to get a top out of that. The next one, I can only share a scrap because I've already cut it out, but this is fabric that I got from So Haley Jane's outlet shop. But I know that this is by Josie from the Fabric Godmother. It's her own range of fabrics and it's this beautiful tile detail. Let me see if I can undo that to share. Because I don't know if you're going to be able to see it properly. This is just the front yoke that I've cut out already. If I just hold it up and you can see that beautiful tile detail. Don't know if you can see that. It's a gorgeous fabric. I think it's a crepe. So I'm hoping to be able to get that sewn up. And then the final one is a fabric that arrived the other day from the New Craft House, which is this gorgeous bright yellow daisy. Is it daisies? No, it's can't speak, it's flowers. But it's coming up a lot brighter than it actually is. It's like a sunshine yellow. Beautiful, all these lovely little flowers on. And I got just over 1 metre of that. So I'm really looking forward to getting that sewn up. I hope that that will make quite a cute sagebrush top. Just realised I look very hot in the camera, so apologies about that, but it's getting very hot. So the next thing that I'm hoping to get sewn up is a new pattern that has come out, and this is, I know again lots of people have absolutely loved this. It's another True Bias pattern. It's the Nova jumpsuit, which is this jumpsuit. So you can do the shorts like romper suit, but you can also extend this to a trouser, or you can just do this very straight up and down, doesn't have the elasticated waist channel in, jumpsuit, which is very relaxed fit. So I'm going to be doing, if I turn to the next page, I'm going to be doing the jumpsuit version, but with the elasticated waist channel. So this one, and this does have pockets in as well. Yeah, it does have pockets because I've just cut them out. And I'm going to be using this fabric from Material Galore, so you can see the pockets already cut out. But I just love this red. It's almost like a, I don't really know, postbox red, I guess you would call it. It's beautiful. It's almost got a hue of pink in it, and then it's got all these large like leaf prints and flowers in as well. So I'm really looking forward to getting that sewn up. And I think that's a cotton jersey that I'm using. So it's lovely and soft. It's going to feel really nice against my skin. So the Nova jumpsuit comes in sizes 0 to 18. It does suggest light to medium weight fabrics with a 20% or more stretch, like a cotton interlock and t-shirt jersey. It's a 2 out of 5 in terms of difficulty. As well as the waist channel here, it's got a cuff, elasticated cuff at the bottom. Yeah, and both of them have that actually. The relaxed fit one has that as well. So I'm really looking forward to getting that sewn up. So I shared in my July makes video that I sewed up the Sorrento jacket. I'll put a picture in of me wearing it. And my daughter, Ruby, she'll be 12 in September, absolutely loved it, put it on and it fits her perfectly, so she's requested one. So that is my next, what I'm hoping to get sewn up. Aha, it's just here. So it's from the Summer Dreaming ebook from Sew Over It, and it's the Sorrento jacket. Hopefully I've got a picture of it here. Where is it? Here. These are the line drawings. So it's quite a short denim jacket which sits at your natural waist, and it's got loads of cute details. It's got these little tucks at the back, it's got the waistband tabs, it's got the cuff detail. So it's a full-on denim jacket. Lisa wearing hers. I absolutely loved sewing my version up, and I'm really looking forward to getting one sewn up for Ruby. And she has chosen this lilac denim which I got from First for Fabrics. So I've got it all cut out, ready to go, and I can't wait to give that a go for her actually. I really enjoyed sewing up my Sorrento jacket, so I'm hoping I enjoy making hers up too, and it'll be lovely to make her something that she won't outgrow or outgrow too quickly, because what I'm finding at the moment is they're both Ruby and Nola are just growing so quickly. They're outgrowing their clothes. It's amazing. I can't keep up with them. Then I've got another project that has been cut out for over a year. I think it's been cut out for over a year, and it is, again, it's a sew over it pattern. It's the Hackney Shirt, which is this. I've only got the line drawings at the moment. I'll insert a picture of what the shirt looks like when it's made up, but these are the line drawings. So it's got the yoke detail at the back, and it's got the little pleats, it's got the cuff detail similar to the Sorrento jacket, it's got the collar and the button down placket, and then it's got patch pocket if you want to. So I cut this out, like I said, over a year ago in this absolutely beautiful Liberty cotton lawn. It's got rockets all over it and lightning bolts, and it's just super cute. I think, again, with the True Bias Shelby and also with the Jessa trousers, I think I was just put off because I thought I wouldn't be able to sew them. I felt like it was out of my skill range, I guess because it was a year and a half ago. But since tackling jeans and since tackling a denim jacket, I just feel like anything is possible now, and I'm just going to give it a go. Take my time, really enjoy some slow sewing and get that sewn up. So that's definitely going to be something that I get sewn up for him. And those are the line drawings again. And it sizes extra small to extra extra large, which is a chest size 36 inches to a chest size 46 inches, waist 30 inches to a 40-inch waist. Yeah, and like I said, I've had that cut out for over a year, and it'd be really good to get it sewn up for him. So that is another thing that I'm hoping to get sewn up. Okay, the next thing that I'm hoping to get sewn up this month is something that I haven't really considered, something that I would be capable of making before. I don't know whether it's because it looks quite complicated, or whether it's just I haven't sewn with lace before. But anyway, I'm hoping to sew up some underwear. So I want to make myself a bra and some knickers. And this is sort of inspired by a lady who is Lily Sews over on Instagram. I'll leave her details down below. She has absolutely loved sewing up underwear for herself, and it's not something that I would ever have considered, but I really struggled to get underwear to fit. I find bras can be quite uncomfortable, and I do just generally find I haven't found one that has felt really, really comfortable and like supports me. So I can make everything else, so I thought, why not give it a go? And I'm definitely inspired by Lily Sews, because I took part in the sewing Zoom, which has been set up by Almond Rock Sews. I've got it in front of me because I don't want to say the wrong thing. So I know that there's 3 people that are setting it up. So I know that Almond Rock Sews has set it up. Thimble Pleasures, who's over on Instagram, and that's Lily, and then Pins and Pinoir, who's Elizabeth, who's over on Instagram, and I'll put all their details down below. But they've come up with this idea of a sewing Zoom, which is a way to feel connected with other sewists from all over the world. And it happens on a Sunday, and it happens 1 PM CST time, 2 PM EST time, and 7 PM BST time. I'll link all the details down below to it as well, so you can go and check out all the information about it. But I took part in it on Sunday, and it was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. Went well over an hour. I think it was only supposed to be for an hour, but we were on there for nearly 2 hours. And the topic for Sunday was sharing your favourite make. So I shared my jacket, my denim jacket. And Sunday coming up, it is sharing, let me just check what it is, UFOs, unfinished garments, unfinished objects that you might have in your work in progress box. I would definitely highly recommend taking part in it. It was really good fun. And if you're feeling nervous, that there's no pressure to talk, you can just be there as a spectator and just listen to everybody else talking about sewing. There was an opportunity where we could all share our favourite makes. So on Sunday, if you do join in, there'll be an opportunity for you to share your work in progress. But if you don't want to be included in that, there's a chat box feature. So you could just put, you know, here just to listen to all the sewing chat, don't really want to speak, and that's absolutely fine. But everybody was so lovely. So even if you are feeling a bit nervous about speaking, everybody is so kind. I'll definitely say give it a go and join in. And I think if there's more people, so I think there was about 25 people on Sunday, so we all stayed together. But I think if there's a bigger number, then we will get broken off into smaller groups. There's less people for you to talk in front of once the initial like hello has happened. So I definitely recommend that. And the reason I'm talking about that is because as soon as I got off the Zoom, I went immediately and started looking up underwear and bra patterns, and I found this one called Evie La Louve, I think it's called, and it's the Effie Crop top. So this was over on Etsy. Again, I'll link details down below to their Etsy shop. But I really like this style, not just for me, but also for my daughter who is starting to wear bras. So my daughter is nearly 12, I've said that loads throughout this video. She's autistic, so she is quite sensitive with some fabrics against her skin, and we haven't actually found a bra that feels really comfortable to her yet. So I'm hoping to make her some crop top type bras in the hope that they feel a bit more comfortable for her. So that's the first one that I'm hoping to get sewn up. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't got all the bits and pieces that it recommends. I'm just going to use scraps for now whilst I test it out. And then I'm just trying to find the size measurements for you. So 2XS, which is a 30 to 31 inch bust measurement, up to 3XL, which is a 44 to 45 inch bust measurement. There are lots of different variations. The lady that has inspired me to get making bras, she said it's really enjoyable. The pattern pieces are quite small and it only takes a couple of hours to sew up. So actually you get something really beautiful, something that you're going to get loads of wear out of, and it doesn't take a huge amount of time. Because that's the one thing that's always put me off with making underwear, particularly bras, the complexity of making a bra. So I also got myself the Darcy Bra by the same company. So this is more for me. So it's not underwired because I didn't want that. Skill level, it says intermediate. I think it's the same size range as the previous one. Let me just have a look. Yeah, same size range. And this one has got the slider detail on the bra straps. So I haven't used that sort of thing before, so I am going to do some research on this before I start making them. And then I did get some knicker patterns as well, but I'm going to try the bras first and then move on to the knicker patterns. They'll probably go into September's sewing plans. I'm sure there'll be lots of other things that take my fancy over the month of August. I do have a bit more time to sew in August because it's the summer holidays and I'm not in work at the moment, which is lovely. And obviously we're not going on a summer holiday. We're just doing day trips here and there. So we went to the beach a few days ago and we've got Kew Gardens on our doorsteps. We'll probably spend a lot of our time in Kew Gardens. So I'm going to be working with Kath from Made by Kath Craft. I'll link her channel down below. She's amazing as well, so do go and give her a follow. But we're going to be doing a collaboration where we're both going to be sewing the same pattern, obviously in a different fabric, and then sharing them with each other, and we'll be filming videos all about. The pattern that we've chosen is the Cali Shirt Dress by Closet Case Patterns, although they're not called Closet Case anymore, they're called Closet Core Patterns. This comes in sizes 0, which is a bust 31 inch, all the way up to size 20, which is a 40 inch bust. And it comes in different versions, so you can do the really cropped version, you can do the sort of, I guess that's hip length, and then the slightly longer like shirt dress, which you can see on the front here. I haven't decided which one I'm going to do. I haven't decided on fabric either, but I'm going to be filming a separate vlog all about this and sharing some fabrics that I'm thinking about using for this. But I'm really excited to be doing this collaboration with Kath. So that will probably be my next video where I share a bit more about the pattern, why we've chosen it, why I'm working with Kath, and some possible fabrics. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if it's been a bit rambly. So I'm going to go and cool down now with my iced coffee. It's getting very, very hot in here. I need to go and sit with the air conditioning unit now just to cool myself down. Thank you as ever for your support. Thank you so much for watching. If you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you're busy sewing. If you're planning to make any of these patterns, let me know. If you've got any of this fabric, let me know. And I'll be back soon with another video. Have a lovely day, a lovely weekend, and whatever you're up to, I hope you're all well. Take care. Bye.